He's weird as hell, so it is what it is. When I come back knocking these dudes out, don't hit me up, dog. Don't hit me up. What did I miss?
Ryan Garcia has officially begun training for his rematch with Rolly Romero, and the energy is different this time. Intense, focused, and all in from day one. He's not easing into camp, he's attacking it with purpose. His footwork is sharp, his combination's tight, and there's a clear emphasis on staying explosive yet efficient. Garcia's hand speed remains, but now it's paired with control and intention. With no date yet set, he's pushing ahead, eliminating distractions, and proving he's serious about evolving, not just showing up. He recently also spoke with a strong, confident mindset, making it clear that the rematch will be nothing like the first fight. He thinks that the previous result does not dictate the future. He is coming in this time with a different attitude, one that is focused, ready, and intent on exacting revenge. Garcia doesn't care about arguments over a previous bout. He considers that chapter resolved. Since he is prepared, he is advising everyone to be as well. With his eyes on redemption, he's approaching this fight with intensity, discipline, and a hunger to dominate.
Oh, not gonna lie, you really got knocked out. Yeah, really got knocked out. Watch the fight, you idiot. Went 12 rounds. Like, you're weird, bro. Bro didn't even knock me out or even throw punches. That's sad, bro. Just know, bro, I'm coming back. It's gonna be vicious. Like, you guys don't want to see that. You guys are weird trying to troll me over a fight I didn't even care about. Like, now I'm pissed. Like, it's cool. It's really cool. Did you guys watch the same fight? He dropped me and then nothing happened, bro. It was a boring fight. I'm about to not let that happen this time. You guys act like you guys know everything. Like, oh.
Furthermore, when Ryan reflected on the emotional fallout after losing to Rolly Romero, he revealed that the effects extended beyond the actual bout. His deeper struggle stemmed from personal concerns he was dealing with at the time, even though he acknowledged problems with the scoring and believed Romero was given the win. Nevertheless, he has made it apparent that he doesn't let popular opinion dictate his course in life. What matters now is moving forward with clarity and purpose, leaving the past behind and focusing fully on what lies ahead in the rematch.
It is, and you guys are stupid. You guys think that I cried because I lost, bro. Whatever Rollies did, bro. It's boxing, bro. I was an emotional person because of what I was going through internally. It wasn't even about the fight. You're weird. People don't even know the story. You guys just make opinions. That's why I put it today. Opinions don't determine you or your future. Like, you do. So, like, you guys are commenting on my stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
however, in this initial training camp, on the pads and mitts, Garcia's speed is still electric, but there's a clear shift toward efficiency and structure. He's working closely with his coach on timing, defensive counters, and crisp, fluid combinations. The focus is on setting traps, feinting, and maintaining composure under pressure. Every exercise simulates possible conversations with Romero, incisive, quick thinking, and strategic. It all comes down to closing the gaps and improving combat IQ. Besides, let's recap what happened in their first bout. Garcia and Romero delivered an intense, high-stakes clash filled with momentum swings. Garcia started aggressively, showcasing his trademark speed and power, landing several clean shots early. However, as the fight progressed, Romero disrupted the rhythm with awkward movement, clinches, and unorthodox counters that threw Garcia off balance. The fight became messy at times, with both having their moments, but Romero ultimately edged out a controversial decision. Many questioned the scoring, and Garcia walked away frustrated, believing he had done enough to win.
You know, they're all stopping, they're all happy, but you know, I was just focused on what I needed to be focused on.
And you were very focused, man. You dropped him in round 2. What was your initial reaction when you hit him with that left hook and floored him?
The thing is, I thought he would, I thought it was just a flash because he didn't really appear hurt. But I mean, I still went to try, and he was still awake, so I was like, that shit, I'm gonna go back to boxing him,
Were you a little surprised at all that he wasn't letting his hands go throughout the fight?
The one time he let his hands go, he got dropped.
Now this time, Garcia's focus is all about one thing: control. In their first fight, he had explosive moments, but struggled to dictate the pace, allowing Raleigh to disrupt the rhythm and create chaos. His goal now is to fight smarter, not simply harder, with a calm, deliberate performance. Instead of hunting for an early finish, he intends to set traps, exercise patience, and strike precisely. Garcia isn't just trying to win, he's trying to make a statement by cutting off the ring, using his jab to command, and controlling the area.
Yeah, let's go, baby, get down there. Yeah, up. Go. Get out. That's your failure. Come on, one more. You got one more in you. You got one more in you. Come on. You're lower. Up.
Furthermore, the intensity of Ryan's heavy bag workouts has increased in anticipation of his quest for vengeance. Each punch is delivered with intent. It is clean, precise, and powerful. He's aiming for body blows and power hooks that might take down an opponent over several rounds, emphasizing accuracy over volume. He is more disciplined in his foot placement and angles around the bag. Garcia is practicing to exert control in addition to hitting hard. Moreover, sparring has become the proving ground in Garcia's redemption camp. He is using strategy, managing pace, and exercising patience rather than merely following the rules. Ring generalship, cutting off opponents, and maintaining equilibrium under fire are all clearly prioritized. He appears to have better timing and is defeating opponents round by round rather than going for knockouts. He is using sparring to practice for the Romero rematch in real time. While we head towards what pros think about this potential matchup, regarding this showbiz, the adult expressed his opinion that it might provide more clarity on the actual events of their first meeting. He believes that if Romero triumphs once more, it will be proof that he has a psychological advantage over Garcia and that he can throw him off balance and keep him from carrying out his strategy. Despite this, Showbiz recognized the matchup's high risk, pointing out that both fighters are formidable and have the ability to win the rematch. He expects the result will reveal a lot about their mental toughness.
That Rolly Romero is just a damn GOAT, and he has Ryan Garcia's number. This rematch can give us more insight on what happened the first fight. The reason why I said it can is because the rematch, if it goes similar to the first one, or if Rolly Romero wins, it wouldn't necessarily mean that Rolly Romero was better than Ryan. It could mean that Rolly Romero was at Ryan's head after the sparring, after the first fight. You know, it's just like when it comes to Rolly Romero, Ryan just can't operate like...
In addition, he also noted that fans can expect even more excitement from this rematch, especially considering Garcia's claim that he wasn't at full strength in their first meeting due to a wrist injury. The fact that Garcia disclosed that he was effectively fighting with one hand may help to account for some of the discrepancies in his performance. It creates the conditions for an entirely new type of battle, if that is the case, and he is healthy going into the rematch. This rematch will be exciting to watch because Garcia will be ready to take on any challenge with both hands ready and his confidence high.
Are we going to see more of what it should be in the rematch? If Ryan Garcia, his performance against Rolly Romero was due to him fighting one-handed, then yes. If him fighting one-handed, he could actually he would have been able to perform, but it was just in his head psychologically, then who's to say it wouldn't still be in his head psychologically come the rematch.
Another important personality, Jeff Mayweather, recently expressed his disagreement with Garcia's remarks that he didn't care all that much for his first fight with Rolly. Every fight should be important, he said, especially if it was for a title and came after a suspension. He believed that no combatant should have taken such a significant contest carelessly. Jeff considers Garcia ought to have been more responsible and focused. He also identified a more general problem with the younger fighters, stating that they must realize how important it is to both build fights and perform well.
That makes no sense to me. I mean, you're fighting for a title. You should care.
Well, not only that, but you're coming off a suspension.
Yeah.
You're fighting for a title, fighting for big money, and you don't care.
I mean, I guess that's the new generation.
I mean, do you think he really meant that, or is this kind of what you say when your ego's hurt a little bit?
That might have been what it is. I mean, because no matter what, if you don't really care, you would never even train for the fight, not even one day.
Well, that's what he's saying. I didn't train for that. I just didn't care.
Oh, well, if he didn't train, maybe he didn't care.
As we know, despite Ryan Garcia calling him out and starting preparation for a potential rematch, Rolly Romero has recently shifted attention by calling out boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. This came shortly after Pacquiao's draw against Mario Barrios, which sparked conversations throughout the boxing world. Rolly publicly acknowledged how much it would mean to share the ring with a legend and stated that he was eager to fight him, but he didn't stop there. He also asserted with assurance that he could defeat Pacquiao with ease. Fans' reactions to the daring call-out have been mixed, with some wondering if Rolly is letting go of Garcia or just setting higher goals.
Pac got tired the last few rounds, but I thought he did a lot early on. So I thought he won, but it could have been a draw. It was a close fight either way.
Regardless if he won or draw, do you want to fight him next?
Of course.
But what happened in that fight, Rolly?
I want a Hall of Famer on my resume.
What? You want a Hall of Famer on your resume, Rolly?
Let's also revisit what Elite Boxing Mind said after their first fight. Oscar De La Hoya took a subtle jab at Garcia, criticizing his approach in the ring. He pointed out that Garcia didn't seem interested in exchanging punches or truly engaging, instead spending much of the bout moving away and avoiding action. According to De La Hoya, this strategy reflected Garcia's awareness of his vulnerabilities, especially knowing that Rolly Romero had the power to seriously hurt him. Meanwhile, Rolly appeared composed and focused throughout the fight, sticking to his game plan and looking strong from start to finish. His consistent pressure highlighted the contrast in their approaches.
Run shot. Literally, he was running. He was scared to me. He was scared of getting hit. He knows he has no chin, so.
Furthermore, Teofimo Lopez expressed his joy for Rolly during their first altercation, complimenting him on having the superior strategy and successfully carrying it out. He emphasized how Rolly had excellent ring IQ and discipline by listening to his corner and modifying his tactics during the fight. Lopez, on the other hand, gave Garcia some advice, warning him not to ignore opponents. He noted that the result frequently shows the fighter's lack of attention when they underestimate the opponent. His comments underscored the importance of preparation, respect for the opponent, and staying mentally locked in from start to finish.
I'm very happy for Rolly. Sad short shot for Ryan Garcia, but hey, look, don't overlook anybody. And I think Rolly had a great game plan. He listened to his team very well. Before he went to the event, my father told him, just keep your right hand up the whole night, and that's it. You'll win the fight, and he did that. He looked great.
Moreover, Sean Porter also offered a scathing assessment of Ryan Garcia's performance in his matchup analysis. He observed that Ryan didn't appear to be in the correct frame of mind to fight and didn't look smart. Porter said Garcia appeared to give little resistance and let Rolly Romero take complete control of the fight. He further stated he didn't understand Garcia's approach and didn't see any obvious reason for his actions in the ring. It was difficult to comprehend Ryan's goals because of his constant avoidance of interaction and extensive movement, which raised concerns about his preparation and strategy.
Size of Rolly tonight, do you think? Quickly.
Something's gonna come out about Ryan. That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
While watching Ryan's preparations, it's also important to know how Rolly trains for his fights. He puts a lot of effort and concentration into getting ready for his battles. He gives the procedure his whole attention, straining his body and mind to the breaking point. He arrives each day with a positive outlook, prepared to work hard regardless of his emotional state. His preparation involves consistency and mental tenacity in addition to physical exertion. He conducts his training with focus and discipline because he is aware of the demands of the sport. Rolly is known for his confidence, and that confidence is built through the work he puts in behind the scenes. He takes his preparation seriously and doesn't cut corners. Even when things get tough, he stays locked in and committed to improving. His effort reflects in the way he carries himself leading up to a fight. He believes in himself because he knows how hard he's worked. Significantly, it's about persevering through every obstacle and maintaining focus on the objective, not just about showing up. Rolly has faith in his method and allows the outcomes do the talking. He knows he's prepared when fight night arrives, not only because of his skill, but also because of the work, willpower, and attitude he's kept up during his training. In short, the boxing community is buzzing with excitement as Ryan Garcia is back in training camp, showing no signs of injury to his hands. Fans who had been hoping for a rematch after the first bout are especially thrilled, as his healthy return strengthens the possibility of it happening. Many believe this could set up another major showdown that fans have been waiting for. On the other side, Rolly Romero's supporters remain confident that if the rematch takes place, it will play out just like the first fight. Both sides are fired up, making the potential clash even more anticipated. In the end, if a rematch between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero happens, who do you think will come out on top? Was the result of their first bout truly fair, or do you believe Ryan Garcia was robbed? We'd love to hear your thoughts on how a second fight might go, and whether things would play out differently this time. Drop your opinions in the comment section below, let us know where you stand, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates, breakdowns, and fight news from the world of boxing.